everyone. So from today we are going to start a biology portion of class 10th Ncert, and the very first chapter of biology in your book is chapter 6, life processes. I think you are pretty clear about life processes. Life processes are very necessary for us because these help us in our survival. And the very first topics of these life processes are nutrition, transportation, respiration and excretion. We will discuss one by one these topics in detail, and the very first topic we will continue is nutrition. So now let's start our topic. So for understanding nutrition, it is very necessary that you will understand this term, that is nutrient. I think you all aware about this, but then also a nutrient is a substance which a living organism, a plant or an animal obtains from its surroundings and utilizes it. Take this nutrient, like we take nutrients from a food for growth of its body. Like our food helps us in our growth, repairing damaged tissues. For repairing our damaged tissues, I think you all know what are tissues. And for getting energy. From our food only we get energy. I think you all know. So if you are aware about this, then you will understand nutrition very. We understood that what is nutrient. So this is the time that we will understand nutrition. Nutrition is a process of obtaining substances from surrounding. In nutrient we obtain substances. Nutrition is a process. It is in continuity of obtaining substances from surroundings for growth of the body, repairing damaged tissues, and to obtain energy to do work. It is a proper definition of nutrition, and it is very simple. Nutrition is a process of obtaining substances from surroundings for growth of our body, repairing damaged tissues, and to obtain energy to do work. It is pretty clear. So now we will discuss the types of nutrition. These are the types of nutrition. There are mainly two types of nutrition: autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. So we will discuss about them one by one. First of all, autotrophic nutrition. It is divided into two parts, that is photosynthesis and chemosynthesis. This is not in your syllabus. We will discuss about photosynthesis in detail. So it is our further topic. Now heterotrophic nutrition. It is divided into three nutritions. You can call types also: saprotrophic nutrition, parasitic nutrition and holozoic nutrition. Don't worry, we will discuss about all of these: autotrophic, heterotrophic, saprotrophic, parasitic nutrition and holozoic one by one in detail. What is autotrophic nutrition? The nutrition in which organisms make their own food by themselves only, that is all green plants, because they contain chlorophyll. Now autotrophs. Like autotrophic nutrition, these are autotrophs. For understanding autotrophic nutrition, it is very important that you will understand what are autotrophs. Autotrophs are those organisms that can prepare their own food from the inorganic materials obtained from the environment. After autotrophic nutrition, the second type of nutrition we will discuss is heterotrophic nutrition. As you know, auto means self, and now hetero means dependent on other, and trophic means nutrition. So heterotrophic nutrition is that type of nutrition in which the organisms obtain their food from others. In this type of nutrition, organism used to dependent on others. In this type of nutrition, the organism takes food from any plant or animal sources. For example, all animals. All animals used to use this mode of nutrition, heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition, understood? Now heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are those organisms which cannot prepare their own food. They depend upon others, that is autotrophs, for their food. Like all animals. All animals are considered under heterotrophs because they can't prepare their own food. They used to depend on other organisms which are autotrophs, all plants. So these are heterotrophs. After doing autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition, we are moving further and we are starting the types of heterotrophic nutrition. First one is parasitic nutrition, which is also known as parasitism. We can also call this parasitism. Parasitism is an association between two organisms in which one lives in or on other organism. One lives in other organism or on other organism, the host, and obtain food and shelter from it. Parasite is that organism which is totally dependent on the host. Like it will live in that organism or on that organism. It will obtain food from that organism only. It will obtain its shelter from that organism only. Parasite is a totally dependent organism. However, the host does not get any benefit from such an association. So, Kaskuta, which is also known as Amar Bale, it is a parasitic plant. It used to be on a green tree, and it is a plant. It used to take its nutrients from that tree only. So it is a parasite. Roundworm, Ascaris, is a parasitic animal only. And this is parasitic nutrition. I think it is clear. Now parasite. I think now you are pretty clear about this. A plant or an animal that lives in or on another organism and takes nourishment from that organism host only. Parasite is that organism that used to live on another, that used to dependent on another, and host is that organism which used to give that organism the nourishment only. Saprotrophic nutrition, the second type of heterotrophic nutrition. Sapro means dead and decaying, and trophic means nutrition. So saprotrophic nutrition is a mode of nutrition in which organisms take their food from dead and decaying organic matter. Like if a plant is decay and any animal is dead, so on that some bacteria used to attack and they used to take nutrient from that. So these are using saprotrophic mode of nutrition because they are obtaining their food from saprotrophic nutrition, that is dead and decaying organic matter. Fungi or fungus is the very common example of saprotrophic nutrition. It used to grow, I think we all used to see fungi in our surroundings only. Few bacteria is a very common microorganism. Now saprophyte. Saprophyte is that organism that obtain its organic nutrients from organic remains, dead and decaying organic matter, fungi or few bacteria also. So saprophyte is that organism which use the mode of saprotrophic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition is a type of heterotrophic nutrition only in which organisms feed on complex organic matter by indigestion, by taking in, which is subsequently digested and absorbed. Complex organic matter which needs to be digested. we take in the food, and then in our stomach enzymes used to attack on that, and from that only our food used to digest. We take in complex organic matter, and in our stomach it used to be digest, and that after digestion the nutrients used to be absorbed in our body with the help of our blood only. Now for example, amoeba, frog, and the very common holozoic nutrition used by human beings. Amoeba nutrition, in amoeba, it is a separate topic in this nutrition topic, so we will discuss about it in another video. And nutrition in human beings, that is digestion, we will discuss about it also. Holozoic nutrition is a type of heterotrophic nutrition in which organisms used to take complex organic matter which need to be digested.